Hi, so today's video is about being mindful. I've said in a few videos in the past, I've talked about being mindful to disengage from worry, and I've talked about giving kind of like an introduction to mindfulness and the benefits. Today's video is more specific in that I'll be talking about how to use mindfulness to help yourself sleep, especially when you're kept awake by worry or rumination. Worry is worry when you think about the future and you try to prepare for it and then you can't, and it goes on and on, while rumination is when you think about the past and blame yourself. Bottom line is both of them, worry and rumination, will keep you awake at night. So today is about how to use mindfulness to help you to get to sleep when you are worried or you're ruminating. So again, brief overview of what mindfulness is all about. To be mindful means to be in the present. It means to notice and observe and fully participate in the now, in the present. And it means to do that without judging yourself for, losing focus and treating the worry and the rumination as though they were background noise. You wouldn't blame your eyes for seeing, would you? Imagine you're driving along the street and people are fighting by the side, and then you glance at them. What would you do? You would just put your eyes back on the road. You wouldn't blame your eyes for seeing or your ears for hearing stuff you don't want to hear. In the same way, see the thoughts ruminating, the rumination and the worry as though they were background noise, just the way you wouldn't blame your eyes for seeing or your ears for hearing. Don't blame your mind for producing thoughts. You have control. You can put your attention where you want it to be. So mindfulness of the breath is one way you can really focus your mind on your breathing in such a way that you disengage from rumination and worry and help yourself sleep. So these are the steps, typically done at night when you're trying to get to sleep with your eyes closed. So you would close your eyes, and as soon as you start to ruminate, you would notice that you're ruminating and then focus your attention on the sensation of breathing. So typically my eyes are typically closed when I teach this skill to my patients in therapy. So forgive me if I kind of go into that mode and close my eyes for a bit. So you can too. So close your eyes, and as you're ruminating or worrying, remove your focus of attention from that and focus on what it feels like to breathe. So notice what it's like for the air to go into your nostrils and out of your mouth. Whichever is comfortable, can be your mouth or can be your nostrils, whichever is comfortable for you. So it's important not to bother too much about the breathing. You don't have to try and control it. You don't have to do anything to it. It's more important to just notice what it's like to breathe. And again, whenever your mind goes back, your attention goes back to what you were worrying or ruminating about, don't judge yourself, accept it. Remember, the mind will produce words and thoughts and ruminate, because that's what the mind does, right? But you have the power. You can choose to focus your attention on what you want it to. So accepting that the mind would, drift, and gently, not blaming yourself, bring your focus of attention back to just what it feels like to breathe. And see if you can throw yourself into just noticing what it's like for the air to come into your nose and go out through your nose. And throw yourself into it, and over again, as many times as your mind will drift away, bring it back gently to what it feels like to breathe. See if you can really throw yourself into this activity, really reveling and savoring the sensation of the filling up of your lungs and the air just going out. And again, as often as your mind will derail,